Hello, hi, good morning. Now we are back with our English lessons. So, last class we started Unit-2, the frames. That lesson is Project Tiger, and the author is Satyajit Ray. Now, open page number 45. Okay. Now, last class we have seen how the shooting is taking place right now. How the shootings will take place we have learned. So how hard it is to shoot a film using the animals we learned. Then we saw about the stand-ins that I have told you. The main actor will be there. His act is done by the other person. Okay. Main actor's part. That is called stand-ins. Here one dog also did that stand-in part of the real dog. It walked in the four legs and such things happened. In last class I told you. Now come to the page number 45. From one mark to another it started to move, and the cameraman got busy taking his shootings here and there, where it will go there all. It was marked in the chalk mark, and that place the stand-in was going. It finally dawned, means appeared. Dawn means appeared upon me that this dwarf was paid the dog's stand-in. Last came to know that it was the stand-in of the real dog. It was doing the act of the real dog. Okay. Now, every animal in a Hollywood film is well trained. So, whatever animals are being to act in the film is well trained. It is not difficult to train a horse or a dog. But have you ever heard of trained ravens? Ravens means a type of bird which is of crow family, like crow only. It is little larger than the crow. Okay, so you can write ravens means meaning a large bird of a crow family. Large bird of a crow family, like crow, one bird is got. So here dogs and cats, okay, it is done. You think how to do a film with the birds, that also here ravens. Not just one or two ravens, that also hundreds of ravens are brought together and made to act in the film. So not just one or two, but nearly 100 of them. Even this was made possible in Hollywood. This was also possible in the Hollywood. One the creator of some of the best suspense films in the history of cinema, Alfred Hitchcock. So Alfred Hitchcock decided to make film named Birds. Name of the film is Birds. For that, in the story, birds of all over the world start attacking humans. The story is birds from all over the world coming and attacking the human beings. That is a film Hitchcock decided to prepare. So Hitchcock needed a variety of birds, but what was required in largest number was the ravens. Other birds also he required for that film, but more he needed the ravens. But what were placed in the press all over the United States. So notice was given, advertisement was given in the papers and here, there, full United States. They spread the news that we need ravens for the film shooting. And they were asked people to contact and tell if they have any birds like that with them, trained ravens. So filmmaker, if they knew how to get hold of the trained birds, some replied within few days. He was asked to bring the birds, and he arrived with almost 100 trained ravens. Admittedly, their training had not gone very bad. That is to say, they could not do anything that might be seen as extraordinary. It acted in the films. The person brought 100 ravens and the film shooting was taken. Understood. But if as many as 50 ravens are told to perch means land on the stem of the branch of the tree, landing on the branch of the tree is called perch, quietly in the row on the specified spot, and if they obey this command instantly, isn't that pretty impressive? So in the film, the scene is needed that 50, at least 50 ravens in that coming and landing on the branch of the tree. If they listen to that, how the film will be? Film will really be very good, pretty nice. Needless to say, in our own country, it is not at all easy to find trained animals. Although some films have been made in Bombay and Madras that involved working with elephants also, horses and tigers. Their performance did suggest that they were used to obeying commands. In Bengal, it is sometimes possible to find clever dogs, particularly police dogs, which are quite intelligent. If one is prepared to be patient, it is not altogether impossible to get good performances out of them, as we managed to do with Bulu, the Pathar Panchali. In Pathar Panchali, also they tried to do film with the animals. Yet a dog might be difficult, not impossible to handle. What was one supposed to do if there was need for a tiger? Now dogs, cats, elephant, horses will do. Ravens also did the film. But what if in the film tiger is asked to participate? What shall we do? So what was supposed to do if there was need for a film, tiger in the film? We had to deal with this problem also. So they got the problem of this also. One film they decided to do that needed a tiger to act there. That name of that was Gopi Gane Baga Byane, that film. In that film, tiger was to be acted. In the film, Gopi, who is banished means chased away to the forest by the king wanderers in the forest, meets Baga, who is also been banished. Baga also is banished, and two also meeting together, Gopi and Baga. They see a tiger in freeze, but the tiger simply walks. This is a story to be done in the film. Now turn up the page 46. About in the forest. This when Gopi and Baga was going there, one tiger must come and it should just walk and move and go. That much only was to done, without paying them the slightest attention. It should not at all pay the attention on these people. Without seeing them, it should just walk itself and go far. Having thought of the scene, I simply had to shoot it. But where were we going to find a tiger? No, tiger is needed. Okay. The obvious means which is listening, easy to understand. Okay, so you can write the meaning, easy to understand. Thing to do was to look in the circus, since they were likely to have been trained animals. So where to find a tiger? They need a tiger for the film. They thought of a plan. Like this tiger is not possible to get. If we need, we should go to the circles will be.